Hello everyone and welcome to After the Fact casting for the What CD Open. My name is N Bad Dog, also known as Brainwash, and I bring to you today the first set of games submitted to me from round number 2. This is LiamLiam spawning as the Teal Zerg, facing off against Galactic spawning as the Red Protoss. Of course, today we are on MOG Metalopolis, so we are spawning as close by air, no close by ground. Expect to see some pretty wicked macro games going on today, as well as some nice harassment from air. Of course, we do have the Overlord moving out as soon as possible, so LiamLiam and Galactic will both know where each other are right away. Always very useful, and there goes the scouting probe. Now, just quickly before the game really heats up, what did you guys think of the NASL final? I would have thought that Puma got absolutely wiped off the floor yesterday by MC, but he actually managed to pull out some really good games. That was a fantastic series. Really happy that that one went to 7 games, and Puma looked really pleased that he'd won that, so I was pretty pumped for him. I thought that was a good win for him. His first, I believe that was his first trip out of North America. Outside of Korea, sorry, into North America, and that was his first major tournament placement, so there you go. He definitely did a lot better than everyone was expecting, and it was a pretty wicked showdown to the final there. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be quite that awesome, so I was pretty happy to have watched that many games of an awesome series. And I did take a break yesterday, which was Sunday, my time. So, of course, these games are coming out on Monday. Being casted on Monday, anyway. I just took a break on Sunday. I was getting pretty tired of casting StarCraft non-stop, and I had other stuff to do. I had work and stuff. And I might actually get a call from my boss partway through the cast this morning. So, if there is a pause in the cast, that's probably what that is, just getting a phone call. So I can sort out what the hell I'm doing for work right now. Got a little bit of drone harassment going down on that pylon. He has managed to take out 70 health before he is forced away. And there we go. We'll probably see a Zealot come out for Galactic. He doesn't want to risk it too much. Though no cybernetic score coming down quite yet, so I don't know what's going on there. And yes, indeed, Liam did manage to take out that probe there. Managed to get down his hatchery, so that was very good work by him. Spawning pool coming down, taking off production tab, that is spending, there we go, hit both at the same time, and it decided to choose S, there you go. Cybernetic score coming down, and it looks like that's a good wall off there, so the Zealot will be able to block out any probes, sorry. 4 Zerglings coming out on the map though, so this will be coming just in time. They won't have any gas, so they won't have metabolic boost as of yet. And did I mention that this is game... I must have mentioned. It's the first game I'm casting anyway, so this is game 1 of 3. It is a best of 3, of course, still at this series. Still at the series in the tournament, and this one did actually manage to play out to 3 games, which is pretty awesome for me. I love having more games to cast, because certainly most of the way through the tournament, with 3 groups actually having 1 person go missing, we didn't get all that much to cast. So, it was kind of nice to see. And Stalker's going to come out and chase away this Overlord. Will he get the Overlord? It looks like he probably will. Yeah. The Overlord... Oh yeah, that Stalker's going to able to take the Overlord, no problems. Probably should have moved the Overlord out a little bit earlier, and yeah, there you go. It does supply block Liam, so it's always a bit of an issue when that supply blocks you. So I've never actually seen Galactic play. So this is my first time watching him. Of course, I have seen Liam play in the first round. He sent me his casted games versus him versus Kabrakan, a ZVZ. Those are some pretty sick games. Roaches, and then a really nice early pool on game 2 to take it in a 2-0 sweep. So I'm not really sure what to expect here. It looks like we're going for a longer term macro game. We do have a 3 gateway out, and I would expect to see yeah, there we go. The pylon comes down on the low ground, and we're going to get an expansion. Of course, it will be delayed compared to Liam's expansion. Liam's has been up for a while now. He's already got a queen on it. So he'll be able to get a few more minerals, and then we got some spine crawlers going down for defense at the front door. No wacky 4 gates are going to be coming in his front door anytime soon. And indeed, it doesn't look like there is going to be a 4 gate, but you know, always a nice precaution. Can't necessarily get in with those Overlords to scout every single time. And it looks like the game's just kind of gone... nothing really going on here. We do have metabolic boost coming down. Neither player opting to take their second gas, so gateway heavy play from Galactic, probably I'd say maybe roaches for Liam, but nothing really super tech heavy, certainly. And metabolic boost, of course, the very necessary upgrade, makes the Zerglings so much faster. And the creep has already connected his two bases together, so that's always good. And there we go, he is sending out 6 Zerglings here just to kind of test the defenses. Galactic does have a forge down, so he can start getting those upgrades, as well as putting down cannons on the low ground to help him with defense against the Zerglings. And here come the Zerglings out. Are they going to try and do a run by? Looks like Galactic does see it, and LiamLiam is throwing away some Zerglings there. He only loses 2 though, so that's not too bad. Does get some scouting information, knows that Galactic has the forge, knows that he's moved down onto the low ground. And Zerglings are so damn cheap. And there we go, speaking of that, we've got 20 more Zerglings coming out onto the field now, as well as Lair Tech being researched. So we're going to see, I would assume, some Spire play, a bit of Mutaharask. But it doesn't look like he's saving up his gas. There we go, finally getting the gas down. And nope, double Evo Chamber. So we're going for heavy upgrade Zerg. That'll be definitely pretty cool to watch. Some Zerglings with some wicked upgrades. And we'll see actually if he manages to out-upgrade the Protoss army from Galactic here. Yeah, it's looking tempting. Looking like he might be able to do it. Galactic hasn't expanded into any higher tech as of yet. He's just going solid gateways. So going for kind of an MC style of play here. All gateways, really reliant on those sentries. I'm just wondering, what is the sentry composition looking like? 4 sentries, not bad, especially because they haven't been harassed all game long, so they're definitely starting to build up that energy. Got one there, yeah, 115 energy. That'll be able to use force fields all day long. And creep spread going out across the map, quite nice, giving Liam that extra vision, as well as the Zolnaga Watchtower. And there we go, we do have a probe moving out with pylons. That'll be able to reinforce his army. And here it comes. We'll see if this is enough Lings to hold this off. I don't believe it is, though. He definitely needs to get out that Roach Warren ASAP. And there we go. The Roach Warren is being finished up. Will he be able, as well as infestors with pathogen glands, so he'll be able to use those infestors to his advantage, especially against a mass gateway army. You can, you know, keep the Blink Stalkers in place. So it doesn't look like we're going to be having Blink Stalkers or Charge Lots. No Twilight Council going down yet. And let's just watch this engagement here. Will the Zerglings be able to get the surround? There we go. The Zerglings do surround those 2 Stalkers, and those 2 Stalkers are going down. And the Zerglings do retreat out of there with minimal losses. So that was definitely a victory for Liam there. And he is going straight to Hive Tech. So I'm not sure what Liam's plans are here. Maybe Broodlord Infester. That would be pretty awesome to watch. Not something you usually see against Protoss. You usually see more of a, you know, Roach heavy build. Roach with Infestors, I'd say, is probably more common. I haven't seen Ultralis used effectively in a really long time, though, so that'd be pretty awesome to watch. And so we'll just keep an eye on that as Hive does finish up and the Gateway Army is moving out. They'll be able to move out across the map. I don't believe they have an observer, though, so they can't... Nope, no observer on the map. So with Roaches having Burrow researched, I saw that coming down earlier, just didn't quite mention it. There we go, Burrow has been researched, as well as the creep spread. They won't be able to clean that up. And here we go, the Zerglings are trying to do a run in here, take out that pylon as quickly as possible, and there we go, they do get the pylon. Quite a few losses taken on the Zerglings' part. Not sure if that was really worth it, but it does delay the push, and it takes out that forward pylon, so he will have to reestablish that. Just kind of sitting there idling with the probe, though. Probe's just kind of chilling there. And what have we got going down here? We've got level 2 ground carapace as well as level 2 melee attacks. No missile attacks, so we are looking for a primarily Zergling-driven army. Roaches just have the +1 armor, so not quite as effective. And there we go, finally +1 weapons starting for the Protoss army here. I wonder if that's a little bit late on his part. Third expansion is up for Liam, as well as the third expansion is just being taken for Galactic. So we're looking for a pretty macro-heavy game going on here. This is going to be pretty awesome to cast. And what have we got going down? Nothing really in particular being produced. We do have a move out of primarily Roaches out across the map, just kind of taking a feel for what's going on. And we do have a Zergling flank here, so these Roaches will be able to tie up the Protoss ground army while the Zerglings run in. And they know that that expansion's there, and there they go. The Protoss army should have to pull back here, but the Roaches are heavily outnumbered. Yes, they definitely have to retreat. And the Zerglings left there, and they are going to try and get the surround now on the Protoss army. He realizes that this could turn into a base race situation with Galactic doing a huge amount of damage to him. Feels like some indecisiveness here from LiamLiam. He is taking out Galactic's expansion, and this should have to cancel before he keeps going here. No, he's leaving it. It will go down probably, though. I can't see. Oh, there we go. Big force of Stalkers moving in. Will these be able to take out the Lings? I'm kind of having to focus off in 2 places at once. These Roaches are being overwhelmed, though, by Galactic's ground army, and a bad rally there. Those Roaches taking a lot of damage before they actually do anything. Bit of a misclick there, and they do manage to take down the Nexus, and it looks like the Zerglings will clean up this particular wave of Stalkers, almost anyway, getting them very, very low. But it looks like this army from Galactic is looking way too scary for LiamLiam's, and he will not be able to take this out, certainly not with without upgrading the Roaches. And he doesn't have any more Zerglings out on the field. He's just got the 10 Roaches. It looks like Galactic is moving up into this base. If he lets all these Spine Crawlers finish, that could be a very, very bad mistake from him. And here we go. We'll keep an eye on the Spine Crawlers. Will those Spine Crawlers manage to finish? We've also got the Nexus being re-established, as well as the Stalkers moving out across the map for Galactic. They will intercept these Roaches right here, and there we go. Galactic's Protoss army is moving in. They will snipe the Queen. Will they be able to take out these Spine Crawlers in time? It looks like they are focusing down some of them. There we go. 1 Spine Crawler is about to go down. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th is going down. 6th. And there we go. 1 Spine Crawler's up. 2 Spine Crawlers up. 3 Spine Crawlers up. That will certainly not be enough to hold this, though. And we've just got reinforcements streaming in all over the map for Galactic here. And there we go. There's the GG. Didn't see too much else coming there. I'd say LiamLiam was pretty much dead. He had nothing left. He had some minerals, but he just couldn't keep up the production with the Protoss army here. You know, you've got an equal base Protoss, almost anyway, and you just haven't been able to harass them all game, and yeah, they just had way too many production facilities. Anyway, excellent first game from both players, from both LiamLiam and Galactic, and I will see you right away with game number 2.